Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I just got done installing the auxiliary port that I showed y'all in the last video. So if you missed that, go check that video out. But in today's video, I am replacing these yellow halogen interior lights on the 6-liter. That's something I do with every vehicle because it is an awesome change. So we're going to jump right into it. First thing you want to do is you can take a flathead screwdriver, or you can do what I do and use these little panel poppers, and you want to come up under the lens. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Yeah, here we go. And just pop this lens off. Be careful not to break the thing, because they will break. But as you can see there, pop that off. And then if you're like me and you just did a demonstration, let that bulb cool down because it will be very hot. And yeah, there you go. And then do the same thing on the back one. You can just come up under it and just pop it off. As you can see, it'll shoot off into the floor. But I ordered these off of Amazon. Parts AM lights. This is a kit to do one of these trucks, supposedly, so I guess we will find out. But if you are interested in these, I will link them down below, but I'm not sure the quality because I've never used these before. But looks like you get a little piece of paper that says happy. That's interesting. And then you have your lights, and then more lights down in here. These are the T10 bulbs, and that's it. So you have the T10s, and you have these right here that will go right there, and the T10s will go up in there. So should be pretty simple to install. I believe I'm gonna have to take this whole thing off to get to those up in there. Well, it shouldn't be a big deal. Well, I don't know. I've never done this before, so I've never done these up in there, but it shouldn't be that difficult, I wouldn't think. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna grab a Phillips, start pulling these three out right there, and that should pull that whole thing off if it's like the white truck in there. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll update y'all along the way. Okay, so once you take your 3 Phillips out, just put them in the cup holder like I do. There's still one right there, but now you have the connector right here. So all you do with it is pull up on this little locking tab. I'm trying to do this one-handed, but pull up on the locking tab, and it will it'll undo. All you gotta do is just pick the tab up and slide it out at the same time, but it's hard to do while filming, while holding the light and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna set the camera down for a second, get that unplugged, and I'll get back to y'all here in just a second. Okay, and once you get this down out of there, you'll have these little metal things. You can just take them and bend them back like so, and that will allow you to get in here to your bulbs, and some of them will come out. They just kind of sit down in there like so, just like that. They'll just kind of sit down in there, and then you can just bend them. But pretty simple and easy to do right there. And now you can I would take a screwdriver and just kind of wiggle these out of here like so, and you can just kind of pop them out just like that, because these will be hot if they were just on. These aren't real hot because I didn't turn them on for very long, and then I let them sit with the windows down, let air moving through here, kind of cool them off. But just kind of work them up like that, or like I said, if they're not hot, you can just grab them. But screwdriver makes it a little bit easier. Just kind of work them up, and you don't risk burning yourself if you just grab them. So now that you removed those, you can take your new lights right here and go ahead and start installing these. So I'm going to go ahead and open these, and I do believe these are polar sensitive, so just kind of stick them back up there, plug your light back in and test them out just to make sure that everything is happy before you put all of this back together. So there we are. Yes, I did have to tape my bulb in because the little prongs are loose because they're old. So I am going to order a new one of these, but you can see here they all work just like they should. This one kind of flickers, so I will email the company about that, but I ain't really worried about it for right now. I did leave these out because all these are just little like reflectors, heat shield type things, but since LEDs don't get very hot, I went ahead and left them out, especially since I'm going to be ordering a new one of these pieces. But as you can see, this bulb kind of flickers a little bit. Now it ain't going to do it. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to email the company about that and see if they can send me out some new ones. But anyways, I'm going to finish up this one, and it's the exact same process on the back, but I will show you all that as well. And just in case you were wondering, all three bulbs were these, so they sent you these as well. These, I looked it up, these are to do the license plate lights and the third brake light cargo lights. That's why there's 5 of them. So this should do third brake light, 1, 2, 3, and then license plate lights for the other 2. But I probably won't get to that in this video, but we'll just have to see. But we're currently under a tornado watch as let's see here. Yeah, still under tornado watch for Greenbrier. So that's wonderful. And sorry if y'all are getting a lot of wind on the camera. I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible. But anyways, I'm gonna put the 3 screws back into this, pop the little cover back on, and move to the rear, and I'll show you all that when I get finished up with it. Okay guys, so there's the front, and you open the door right there, and then the same back here. All the switches work just like so, just like so. Shut the door, they go out. Like I said, this one's gonna flicker because, like I said, I had to tape it in because the prongs that hold the actual bulb on this one are real weak, so you can just kind of bend them all over the place. So also the same thing, I left these little reflectors off back here. I don't really see the sense of putting these on, but anyway, that's just me. So there is that. And I'm going to try to get some night clips for y'all this afternoon, if it's not too bad weather, because it is supposed to be horrible for like the next few days. So hopefully I can do that for y'all, but we will have to see. But I'm going to clean up all of my mess that's all over this truck with tools and light bulbs and packaging and all this other kind of stuff. And I guess I will see you guys later on today. Alright guys, while we got time, the sun actually come out for a little bit, but still super windy. But we're going to go ahead and tackle these back here. So all these are is just 2 Phillips that'll pop this cover off, and you can just pull the lights out. I will show y'all when I get them out. Again, sorry for the wind noise. It's very windy today. Alright, now that you have the 2 Phillips head screws out, you can work this little thing out and watch the spiders fly. But just kind of work it out and it'll slowly come out. and then that will expose the back. There is where we were just working on the interior lights, and these will just kind of twist out. So I'm gonna try doing this one-handed. Yeah, just like so. They just twist out, and then you can do the other two. Be careful when you're twisting these out. You can see that one's burnt, but like I said, be careful when you're twisting these out, because these are just plastic pins and they will break. Trust me, I broke every single one of them on the white truck when I replaced the third brake light to the LED. But you can see the difference in this one and this one. This one's burnt, but I'm gonna let these cool down. But all you do is you can just unplug them, which I'm gonna attempt to do one-handed, just like so. Just unplug them, set them aside, grab your new LEDs, you put those in as well, and I'm going to test them, make sure. The fronts were not polar specific, but you do want to check that before you put everything all back together. That way there's no mishaps. Okay, see, here's what I was talking about, guys. This one's on, this one is not. All you gotta do, I mean, you can see it's not on right there. All you gotta do is just pop them out and switch the polarity of the bulb. So it's not on. Take the bulb out, flip it over. I'm trying to. So got those swapped down, and as you can see, they're pretty bright. You can see them down in there. And then I'll have to test this one, but I'm not really worried about it for right now purposes. But I am going to jump down, take the turn the headlights on, and then test this one here. So I'm going to have to wait until my grandpa gets home. That way I can have somebody step on the brake and somebody watch. You can't test it by yourself, but after you do so, you stick this back up in here. You can take your super long screws that they put on these, start them by hand. Don't use a screw gun on these. You can, but you're probably going to crack it. I would rather not risk it. So I just start them by hand and take my screwdriver, fancy screwdriver, my little ratcheting snap-on, which is backwards, and just run them in. Now, you don't want to tighten these just super tight. Just kind of snug them up. I mean, this is not something that's gonna have any stress on it. So just run them down, snug them up, little tight. There you go. Call it good. As you can see, right there, we're good to go. I'm not gonna do the license plate lights because one of these little thing was broke. The little thing is messed up. So again, I'm gonna contact them, see if I can get a replacement set, and see how their customer service is. But guys, I will catch y'all tonight so we can do some night shots of these. Alright guys, so I'm out here. It's currently raining, but I know the GoPro sucks at doing this kind of stuff, but here are the bed lights. I know y'all can't see, but it illuminates the whole bed and down the driveway. And then interior lights, even though the GoPro sucks at low light, y'all can kind of get an idea of how well these lights really do. I'll turn on one of the map lights, and yeah, they do very well. I'm gonna hop up here to the front, up here, hop up in the truck, show y'all with the map lights. So you can see pretty well. Now, like I said, the whole dash is lit up. You can't see that. You can barely see the gauges. But when my phone charges up, I'll try to get some pictures of this for you guys. But y'all can see, very bright. Even for the GoPro, it doesn't show up this kind of stuff very well. It's still pretty bright, and that's through the windows. You can still see all up in here, and then here in the bed. Again, I do apologize, but I will try to get some footage or some pictures off of my phone. Hopefully it'll quit raining and the internet will work and everything else will work. So I'm kind of frustrated about right now. Every time it rains, the internet quits working and all kinds of other stuff. But oh well, it is what it is. It's part of living out here and out of city limits, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully it'll stop raining so I can get some pictures for you guys, and I'll throw those up here at the end of the video. Okay guys, so I decided to just film with my phone for this clip instead of taking a bunch of pictures. But here we have it. So we have the lights up here. As you can see, it shines down the driveway, but lights up in the bed really well. And my gooseneck, which is right there. And then as far as inside the cab, see, this is what the GoPro would not pick up. And then here in the back, now see if I can reach this. There's one of the map lights, so y'all can kind of see there. They're ridiculously bright, so that's why this is one of my favorite modifications to do to any of the vehicles. But I'm going to turn all these on, get a thumbnail real quick, and I'm going to bed because it's midnight and it's still raining. But anyways, there they are, guys. Alright guys, so now that y'all seen the pictures through my iPhone XS Max, you can kind of get a better idea of how bright they really are. But I'm going to end the video out here. If you found today's video helpful, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That way you get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.